Hi guys, it's Kai here with my first solo video. It's the third time that I record this video. Hope this one is gonna work. And today we're gonna do a bookshelf tour, book card tour, and then I'm gonna show you the TVR games that I've made. So let's start with the bookshelf tour. So here on my right, at the upper part of the bookshelf, we have my Catalan books. Opposite side on the left, we have my Spanish books. Going down, we have the books that were lended to me, the books that I DNF'd, and also the books from from other countries that I've traveled to. I started doing this when I was 18. So I first went to, I think, I went to France, 18, 17, 16, maybe. I don't remember. I went to France, so I got the French book, which is the Batman one. It's a graphic novel, but I can't understand it because it's in French. I tried though. Then the pink one, I'm not gonna pronounce the name because it's in German. I got it from Austria. Yeah. And then the blue one is from Ireland. I went there last year with my cousin and it was the best vacation ever. Then here we've got my TVR shelf. As you can see, Glut- Glutton for Pleasure is facing backwards because I already read this book. But since Serving Pleasure, which is the second book on the series, which is a duology, I haven't read it. That's why Glutton of Pleasure for Pleasure is in here and that way. So that's the books that are on my TBR. Then we've got this TBR card. These two shelves are also filled with books that I haven't read, except from the ones facing backwards, which are part of the series that I started but I haven't finished. And then down there are my TBR games that we're going to talk about later. Okay, let's move on to the right. The first shelf we already talked about it. Second shelf is my Colin Hoover books. Not all of them. One of them is at my friend's house, but most of them. Then I have Off the Deep End, which is a book that I didn't like, but still in there. I have two copies of Saving Noah because one of them is for my best friend Nuria for Christmas. I annotated it and I'm gonna give it to her for that time. And then A Thousand Boy Kisses. Then here we have the gay books that I have, and one that's bisexual, which is The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. But the rest of them are all gay, and I love them. They are my favorite books. And then we have decorations. This whole shelf is just decorations. And then we got my vinyl. I have three of them. My CDs and some decorations that are part of the concert that I went, which is Harry Styles' concert and Louis Tomlinson's concert. I went there and I got, for example, this red thing is from Louis Tomlinson's concert, so I put it in there as a reminder of the concert, like as a I don't know souvenir. I don't know. Okay, let's start with the games. So the first one that I made is this one. I first made it as a drinking game. I still have the drinking game, but I can also use it for the new TVR game. So I was like, I can use it for both. I don't need another one. So yeah, I'm gonna use this. Um, it has colors black, red, green, purple, yellow, orange, blue, and white. What do they mean? So I've got cards for each color except from black and white because black means throw again, and Y means you choose. What does it mean you choose? You choose the book. Like you don't have to do anything. You just choose the mood because of a mood read, because you want to read it, because it's been a long time since it's in your bookshop, whatever. You just choose it because you want it. Then blue are prompts. Prompts meaning, for example, a book with a real person on the cover. Yellow means tropes, for example, teammates. There's a lot of hockey romance in there, especially gay books. And then purple are genres, like, for example, romance. Green are how to read the book, audiobook, Kindle, or physical book. Red are like fanfics and where to find them, like Wattpad, AO3, I don't know what else. Orange are prompts about the author. For example, surname starts with the letter B, and that's it. That's the first game that I've had. If you want to see it in more detail, tell me, and I'll do a video showing you all the prompts and all, like, everything. Then the second one that I made is this one. I made one for me and one for Ines. It's like a snake. Well, not a snake because it's like a ring, like a Formula One circuit. Okay, so you start with your names, square. For example, I start here, Kai chooses, and Ines starts here, Ines chooses, and then you throw the dices that are in this game. You throw them, and then you move your tile, and at the square you've land, for example, pet chooses, you have to choose a book. Once you finish, imagine that you finish here at the pet chooses. Next time you play this game, you have to start at pet chooses instead of going back to kite chooses, for example. Bad explanation, but I like the game. And finally, this one is in the process of making it. It's like this game that I don't know its name in English or in Catalan.
3 hours later.
So it's like this. It says Boogies TVR game genre. So you do that. You pick a number, and then you open whatever color you choose. For example, this blue, and it says romance. Then I'll have to grab this book, this book, this book, this. I don't know if this book. I think so. This book, this book, this book, etc. Like all the romance books on your TBR shelf, and then you put them on a pile. You grab the next one. How to read the book, and you do like a number, and whatever it lands on says, for example, Kindle. So you have to grab the books from the Kindle that you want to read. There are a romance book on your Kindle. And then in here, which is the final one, these ones you can choose which one you want to do first. I would do it the opposite way that I showed, but just because you don't have to pick all the books in your TBR shelf of romance and then go to your Kindle, you know? Well, whatever. And then this one says, what are you reading? You choose the number, you open it, and it says title prompts. So you have to go to the cards that I still don't have because I haven't made them. And it says, for example, title prompt starts with the first letter of your name. My name is Kai, so it has to start with the letter K. Does it make sense? I hope so. So now we're gonna make a TVR game together.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Okay, so I finally finished. Here are the instructions, and then it's not exactly a Monopoly. I just have to put the name in here, which is gonna be the bookmarks Bookopoly or something like that. And I have like all the squares done. The instructions. It's not a Monopoly because you just have to go. There's no houses to buy. There's anything to buy. And yeah, the only thing that's kind of standing out in here is that if you pass through that or you end up landing in this square, you have to call a friend or text a friend and make them pick your next rate. So that's it. Sorry for my outfit. I'm about to go to sleep. And yeah, that's it. Bye, guys. Love you.